My guy's, he's doing some things now, man. What's going on, y'all?
What's up? What's up?
Let's do it before because I know Denzel got a little rant going. So what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Rose Above It. I'm your host T Rose.
I'm Suave.
My guy is in the building. Denz, what up, baby?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Just, going through the motions of, running a business,
Yeah, so tell me what did you want to say before we even got on here? You was like, yo, hold on, save it.
All right, so 2020, I shot a lot of music videos, and I don't think I'm gonna shoot anymore in 2021. I feel like I'm subjecting myself to just get money. Like sometimes there's very few cases where music videos they lack a lot of taste. They lack the art. They lack the ambition. There's a lot that goes into a music video that some people just don't understand. And they'd be like, all right, if I shoot the music video, then that's it. I'm gonna be in the music game tomorrow. Like that's it. And so you feel me? Artists needs to just come better if they do want to come to me in 2021. But if y'all want to shoot a music video in 2021, it's definitely a dub.
It's up.
Somebody, you tired of shooting music videos in the street?
Yeah.
On the pier, or on the waterfront, on the rocks, niggas going like this, right?
Like, don't get me wrong. I shot some really dope ones that I kind of came up with the concept of there, but nah, I can't see myself doing it.
Yo, it's all about leveling up. So it's beautiful to hear you say that, y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's beautiful. It's all about leveling up.
Yeah, I'm proud of my boy. Man.
Right.
You understand me?
Right.
Come a long way.
Appreciate it.
I love it.
If y'all go back, if y'all watching us on YouTube and you go to our first episode, and you want to rewatch all the episodes of Rose Above It,
you should
do it. You'll see as the longer we've been doing this, the quality's got better. That's big ups. Shout outs to Denz. Shout out to PJ too. For if y'all seen the level up, is tremendous.
You gotta invest in yourself, man. Anything that you're doing, you gotta take it seriously. And if you're taking it seriously, you gotta invest in yourself.
Yes.
Yo, message.
Yes. Free gems on the startup.
Yeah, it's true.
These are free gems, man.
This is really true. And the crazy thing is this isn't taught to us, or I feel like taught to our youth, not in school. This is like
this is what you score. Well, I'm gonna say street smart, but I don't know because nowadays the street smart is going a different way. But there's them free gems, them gems that you need to grasp. You could grasp that from these kind of conversations. Like you don't get that hand in hand. Not all the time. Some people blessed.
You learn that with entrepreneurship. That's crazy. Entrepreneurship was not taught to us in school neither.
Not at all.
And I think it should be.
For sure.
Like it needs to be.
For sure. There's
other
no
avenues.
There's no class that allows you to learn how to be an entrepreneur.
I mean, think about anything you've learned in high school. Have you done any of that in your adulthood life?
No, I haven't used the Pythagorean theorem once.
Right.
Y'all never used earth science?
No.
No, I don't look at the rocks and say, yo, this is indigenous or
I don't even remember what any of those are, but I know I was good back then, but I don't remember any of that. And it doesn't apply to your everyday life.
No, not at all.
I mean, I'm sure it's important, but
for some people. Not for me.
Right.
But one thing that I can say is, like, you feel me? I feel like it doesn't happen all the time, or for some people's cases, the older people should definitely, if you have an older head, anybody older than you, like I speak to Trip about a lot of stuff, and he puts me on game to a lot of stuff, and not all the time you have a person that's gonna, you don't just need your mom and your dad. You need an older person to say, yo, this is how you should move. Like, this is how things should be done. Like,
That's why it's so important for us to be cool with younger people. Like I found like recently my circle, and maybe not just your immediate circle, but people all around me are all the same age. And you got to break it up. It's got to be older, younger. Like you got to be able to relate, because these young kids really, if not now, more than ever, they need old heads, to use the old terms, old heads, to tell them, to teach them what way to go. Right, we are old head. You old head. It don't matter how you old head.
Old head.
It's over. I'm an old head.
I'm somebody's old head.
You an old head?
Yeah, it's funny. At my job, I was looking at our website, and like when you apply for something, like this is just random of thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
When you apply to like get tickets at my job, can't tell you exactly what I do, but when you get tickets, you have to put your age, and I'm like, I remember I used to be under that 18 to 20 bubble.
Right.
18, 21. I'm like, or even under that. I'm like,
right.
Damn, I'm almost at 30.
Right. We passed that.
Almost at 30. I'm like, oh nah, like we dead washed.
Yeah.
That's like
that's
like this trip I'm about to go on. I was with my girlfriend. I was about to rent a car. Like we're about to rent a car, and I told Shorty to handle it because I'll just be busy. And she's like, oh, I can't do it under my name because if I do it under my name, because she's 22, it's going to be way more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And like, now that I'm 25 and up, you feel me? Like that shit dropped significantly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Even like when me moving back to New York from Barbados, because I got my license out there. I didn't get my license here. Only when I came back. So when I came back, to me, living 5 years in Barbados and having my license 5 years out there, I think I'm all experienced and know what I'm doing. I came here, was like, bitch, you're like 16. Like, go to the back of the line. Like, you don't know what you're doing on these streets. Like, they sent me all the way back. My insurance was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, it was nuts. I had to pay mad extra shit. Like, it was crazy.
My
I felt like I was new.
Now that I'm 25 compared to when 2 years ago is crazy.
Yeah,
man.
it's crazy different. But you know what? For me, I'm glad they did that because Barbados is very different driving. I was not prepared. I'm only now.
It's like the roads when you driving on a mountain, one lane. Like you can't mess up in Barbados. I feel like it's like that in Jamaica, yo.
And you on the right side.
Yeah,
so I'm thinking
backwards.
it's the same, but it's
far.
It's
far,
way different. I don't know how people do that. But let's talk about these topics.
Wait.
Oh,
we're gonna get it.
What you? I'm ready. I'm hyped.
Shout out to our YouTube viewership, our Apple Podcast listenership.
Numbers.
Shout out to our
the views
shout out
is
to
up.
our iCloud of listenership.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen on iCloud, I just want to know why you're not listening on Apple Music. Apple Podcasts doesn't make sense, but it's okay. But
whatever
it's okay.
you want, whatever works for you.
We've been hearing some really good feedback. We really appreciate it.
100%.
Please, y'all who listen and who really like the pod, please keep putting your friends on. You know what I'm saying? Share, subscribe to us, share us, comment, let us know what you love, let us know what you hate. Ring that bell.
Because then whenever we drop something, you know what time it is. You're getting notifications, all of that.
Yeah,
I love it.
You kind of use that on the girl, like, yo, girl, I'm going to ring your bell.
I'm dead.
Use that. So let's get into this is what I noticed. So this is Yonkers shit we about to talk about for a second. But if you're not from Yonkers, this actually still resonates with you wherever you're from.
Mm-hmm. It's happening all over.
It's happening all over. So they just put a Black Lives Matter mural in the square, on the floor, in the road, just like they did in DC and other places. Before I say what's your thoughts, so there was a mistake, or I want to say mistake. There was they put the names of everybody who died or who lost their lives to police brutality. They're like in the mural, and a name was put there that wasn't supposed to. The name is Mike Nolan. For those of you guys who don't know who Mike Nolan is, Mike Nolan he's from Yonkers. He's a white kid, but he played in the MLB. And he was murdered in Yonkers, but it wasn't by police. It was by some young kids from Mount Vernon.
Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace to him.
Yes. That was the homie.
God, peace to him. God bless the dead always.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a couple things I didn't like before I let you go. On Facebook, where there were people. I think it was on Yonkers Spotlight too. Is that page? Yonkers Spotlight. Yonkers Voice. There we go.
Because I don't like him, but yeah,
listen,
that guy.
I don't want to bash his platform, but I'll just say,
nobody,
what's his name? Do you know who the dude is?
I don't know because he's not from Yonkers. He's from somewhere else. But yeah, I don't know him like that. But I don't really.
I tried to get our podcast on that page just to promote our show. You didn't approve it, so I'm feeling the type of way. I'm letting you know that now, bro. He's
not really for Yonkers. But anyway, that's for another topic.
Yeah, that's another topic.
But yeah.
So I've seen those people bashing like, yo, you know, why is his name there? Of course, and I agree, his name shouldn't be there.
Well, there was a lot of people's names on there that didn't have to do with social injustice. Like they had some names, I can't remember whose name I thought, and not personal, not Yonkers' name, because Mike Nolan obviously is one that shouldn't have been on there. But they had a few people that died like of natural causes. So I was kind of just like, what are y'all trying to, you know what I mean? I thought the names were specifically to be those who lost their lives to police brutality, not just anyone who just passed.
Yeah, so
I think that's where.
So whoever I'm gonna finish with. I just saw people on Facebook, they were bashing the Nolan family, going crazy on Miss Donna, going crazy about the family, going crazy about them. I don't think that's right. I just want to let I want that to be very clear with this topic. There was something that was also put that she said that she didn't approve them to do that. So
I did see that.
They put her son's name without her knowing the mom. So honestly, I think we should shoot them some bail and cut them some slack and be easy on the family. You know what I'm saying? They went through a lot, and you know they're loved in Yonkers. I believe I know a lot of people love their family. You know what I'm saying? I think
close with his brother.
Yeah. And you know, I think everybody needs to just relax on them. That's not their fault.
Yeah, I agree.
But shame on. I don't know if it's the artists who had free control to do whatever they want.
I know who put it together, but I ain't gonna shout out
whoever put it together. Come on, say his name. Whoever put it together, if that was your vision, and you chose to put people's names who didn't die from police brutality, social injustice, you're missing the point of what Black Lives Matter means.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
The point of it is. We want police officers to stop killing unarmed Black and brown people. That's the point of Black Lives Matter. It's not when civilians kill civilians, although we don't want that neither. It's not for natural death causes, although we don't wish death on anybody.
Exactly.
But you're missing the point of it.
Right. And try to stay focused. Stay on the same path. Therefore, the message doesn't get lost behind the bullshit. Right? Like if you stay on one path, you're not going to get lost. Exactly. But y'all getting lost because, not y'all, people are getting lost because the message is being misconstrued and misrepresented. Let's stay on topic. Topic is police brutality. I think he added in a lot of other names that didn't, and one was Michael because Michael is also not Black. Yep. So I don't even know how that went on in there. Knowing that family, I don't think that they would have given permission to do that. I don't think that would have made any sense to do that. I understood it to a sense of I think they were just trying to shout out different names and the loss of Yonkers, who was very important. I went to school with Michael. Yeah. Michael was very important.
He was
but
a dope young man.
That's not what that was for. So I think if you stayed on the right topic, it was Black Lives Matter. You should have put people's names who were killed by police brutality.
Exactly.
Right? And you could have created another mural for Mike Nolan and for everybody else.
Somewhere else. We can celebrate. We're okay with celebrating the people that we lost, the people that are gone, people that are not here anymore. But there's a place for that. This mural that you guys created
was not
for that.
I agree.
How do you guys feel? How do you feel in general just having a Black Lives Matter mural? How do you feel about it? And
I feel like the mural is beautiful. First of all, I love the color choices. I thought it was a beautiful place to put it. It's on the tip of when you get to downtown Yonkers. You know, it's very bright. I thought it was a good idea. I thought the names, like we already said, I don't really understand where that was trying to go, but I thought it was a nice idea. But now what? That's just kind of when I see those, like, that's beautiful and it's a great step. And I don't want to knock it because I feel like people, it's like you beg for a change and then you give like maybe a half of step. It's not a full step, but it's a half. And then we don't acknowledge that, like, oh, it's just, okay, so y'all painted the street. Okay, so what's the next? So, that was great because I saw Spano there painting a little line on the sun. I saw him doing that. That's great. But now what? The mural's there, it's visible. Now what?
Will there be change now?
But what is the change? What do people want to see?
And I don't want to be...
Because they added body cameras, right? On selective police officers. That's what they brought out. YPD.
I don't want to be the bad guy here.
Don't be a bad guy. It's your podcast.
Don't want to be the bad guy.
How you feel? And then we got Denz over there to tell us how he feels. Let's talk about it.
When it comes to these murals, I'm always wondering who made this idea to do this. Because I feel like America has I'm gonna use the right words here. I don't wanna America always consistently gives us what we don't want. So, right, for example, I'm gonna use record labels for an example.
Okay.
All right. You're a rapper, right? If you're a rapper and you like, yo, man, I want more money per album, right? Okay. Instead of you getting more money per album, what do some record labels do? They'll give you gifts like, hey, we got you a Rolex. You know what I'm saying? We got you this. I feel like we want change. We want reform. We want police officers to stop killing us.
What does that mean?
We don't want a mural. A mural on the street isn't doing anything for me.
Okay.
It's equivalent to the watch.
Let's talk about it.
It's the watch. It's
okay.
Hey, here's something. Yeah. Shut up.
Right. You
feel me? It's hey, all right, we did this beautiful mural on the street, but will it change? And I'm not sure if anybody as of recent has died from Yonkers police brutality, but the Black Lives Matter murals all over the world, is it changing anything really?
But what are we asking for?
We're asking just to stop be killed.
Okay, but what is the change?
Get justice just as white people get justice.
Right.
If what's the white kid that was walking around with the gun over
the Reddinghouse? I don't remember his name. We don't need to know his fucking name. But that idiot, yeah.
If you're able,
yeah.
If he can do that, if a black man did that,
yeah, gun down.
He's dying.
Right.
We just want that.
But what is that? I think that's the thing. I think we talk too general. Like, be fucking specific. What the fuck do you actually want?
I don't want to feel like I'm gonna die when I get pulled over by the cops.
But what does that mean? You need to change police officers.
Oh, for sure. Policing has to be changed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think instead of us talking so general and just saying we just want justice, we know that. What does that mean?
We want policing to change. You can't draw your gun unless you feel like you are.
So why don't more black and brown people step into the police form?
But I think
if you're a cop, you're known in the streets as a pig.
No, yes. But what I'm saying is I think that a lot of black people try to be police officers.
Do they? Enough?
Yeah.
So why don't you become a police officer?
Because that's not.
Why don't your friends come?
See, this is the thing. I don't want to do it because that's not my passion. So
I got you.
I feel like this. I know a lot of people, and I took the police test before just to take it because God forbid I didn't have nothing else to do.
Yeah,
and I passed, right? I didn't, by the way. But if I happened to get the call and I needed something, I took the test. But I took that test. There was a lot of black people there. A lot of black and Spanish people there.
They follow.
And when you see how many black and Spanish officers there are admitted into the police department, it doesn't equal out.
They don't put them in those areas. They don't put the people who grew up in those areas in the areas. They put the people from Elmsford to protect Carroll Ave, and that just don't work because they don't know down there. You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like the only way to really change is to get more of us in the right positions.
But
make a change.
One thing I have noticed with like the people that are cops or the people that are cops or people that have family members that are cops, they're still receiving the same type of backlash as they're themselves shooting, walking around shooting black people, and it's like somebody's black aunt is is doing, you know, like she probably worked hard to get where she's at,
Right.
and somebody's on her face like, yo, like, you know,
fuck
F
you, blah, blah,
all
blah.
types of
You're
craziness.
right. We also have to change our own mentality and not calling. I understand that, see, it's a hard, tricky topic because of what we know about police and the brutality that they do commit against us. But we got to take away the label of pig, because then you have people in your communities that would want to be cops or who are cops who then probably will turn with the white side because they're being rejected from their own people. I mean, as a kid, I remember you didn't really want to be a cop because that wasn't the cool thing to do.
Mm-hmm. But I have seen, this is with this pandemic, I've got a chance to like really notice and look at some things. So I did see a couple people who were from the hood in Yonkers, right?
Yeah.
And became cops. And I've seen them still get the same love from that same people in that area.
That's great, but that's not everywhere.
It's not everywhere.
Because we're talking about a world change, right?
Yeah,
not just
absolutely,
Yonkers.
absolutely. But I'm on a small scale. It was nice. It was nice to see.
That is beautiful.
But yeah, that narrative of cops being pigs. I mean,
it sucks because some of them are.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah, I mean, but the bad apples ruin it for everybody, just like in society, right? Just like they look at black people and say, "Hey, a couple of them are dangerous," but guess what? Everyone they come in contact with, they look at as dangerous. So it's the same way for police officers, and that's what they need to learn too. Yeah, because the same way they look at us and be like, "It's not all of you." That's how we look at y'all. Like, you know?
No, 100%. But I feel like instead of just being general, I think we need to be more specific in what exactly we want. Maybe it's talking about just the Yonkers. I'm maybe just talking about Yonkers because I don't know how the fuck you would change the whole entire America.
Yeah.
But like with Yonkers, we have people that I feel like we're in our communities on the leadership roles. So I feel like we should be bringing more. Yeah. And we're not. So what does that mean? You know, like you said, the mural on the floor is beautiful. And I agree with you. Because what does that mean now? Now it's there. So they took the drone pictures. It's all over. Everyone's reposting it. Everybody's taking their little pictures in front of it. That's what's up. But now what?
It looks nice, but I don't want to see a body on that. I don't want to see.
That's a beautiful statement.
It's true.
It's terrible.
It's true. So,
but yeah, I don't know. I really don't.
Speaking of America, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all feel about the American flag? How do you feel about Trump? How do you feel about the Trump 2020 flag that a lot of white people have?
I still haven't even seen that yet. I don't think I signed into social media.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I was
it's
trying
not,
to.
it's literally
like a new flag. It's just what made it make America great again.
It's kind of like that. I'm gonna show you right now. It's Trump 2020.
I didn't see that. I don't know. I feel like this is so much.
Y'all never seen, just Google Trump 2020 flag. It's. So I live in Connecticut. So I live in Connecticut now. A lot of that. So when you see, because I live by the water. So a lot of times these boats,
you got it, bro?
These boats pull up and they have this flag on it. A lot.
Yeah.
If you how would y'all feel? How do you feel about that flag? Looking at it.
Well, I can't tell anyone how to feel. Right? That's their opinion. That's their way of going. There's no point at this point in arguing. Maybe when his first, campaign was going on, you could be cursing people the fuck out. At this point, if you still rock with him and you want to back him and show that off like that, then I don't really feel like we have much to talk about. So I can't. What am I going to do? It's in front of you. You're talking about Connecticut. You're probably talking about people's cribs.
Yeah.
It's on the front. I know how it works. What you going to do? Knock on their door and be like, hey, you need to take it the fuck down? Like, I don't like that.
No, I just...
how you feel about it, being that you're the one seeing it more?
Because I feel the same way I feel about the way I see people with American flags in front of their doors.
That's
you know what I'm saying? It's the same. To me, it's the same feel. Like when I'm driving by places and I see that people have a big American flag, like in front of their cribs, in front of their big nice cribs, or American flags on their cars. I kind of get like a feeling like you're racist.
And is that only now being that, like, the fact that you're able to more look in depth and more shit, is it now that it's affecting you, or have you just always been like that?
I've always kind of felt like that, but it stands out even more now. Especially with Trump being in office, I feel it more.
Do you celebrate 4th of July?
No, I just use it as a day to chill with my family, but I don't really celebrate it. Like, I don't celebrate America. So, like, even when Barack Obama was in office, like, that flag really didn't mean shit to me. And I'm not disrespecting anybody who's in the military,
or a veteran, or anything.
Any veterans, anybody. You know, this is just my feeling towards the flag, not what you guys are fighting for.
Yeah.
Or what you've fought for. It doesn't mean anything to me. To me, the flag doesn't represent anything that Exactly. You know that pride you get when you see a flag, a Barbados flag, or Jamaican flag, or
you know the vibes.
It's a pride that everybody has, because it's a struggle that came with that flag, and it's a struggle that we this is us. This is our culture.
Right.
This is what this is home.
Yeah, I get that. I feel that.
Even when I watch the Olympics, I don't get that. I vibe, but when I watch the races, I'm going for Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? Only time I go for USA is if basketball's playing, just because my favorite players, not because it's my country.
Right.
Like, everything that America stands for is not what I feel like the Black American experience is. And that's why whenever I see those flags, I'm just like, me and you we can't relate. I don't think we can relate much. You feel me? So that's why I just brought that up, just because I seen it.
Yeah, that's touchy. I mean, I definitely feel that. I mean, after living in Barbados, I feel like I'm dead ass a Bayesian. Like, there's nothing you could tell me that I'm not a Bayesian. But I mean, my blood is Bayesian, but still, like, I feel like I was born and raised in Barbados almost. But yeah, I get that. Like, with me, I studied the Bayesian flag. I know what the parts of the flag mean. I represent with my flag, and I consider that to be the Bayesian flag. I've never associated with the American flag to that extent.
Never at all.
But I can't say never, because when I was young, I feel like 4th of July, I would be in my little American flag get up, my little overalls, and I'll be strutting.
But now that you're woke.
But now that I'm woke and a little older, I can make my own decisions, and I don't feel to be associated with that. So I definitely agree with that. I thought you meant in the sense of, like, when you see it, like, you're going to just pop off with somebody. Like,
nah.
I can't really do that, but,
not at all.
because I feel like everybody's entitled and they want to show that.
Oh, for sure.
You know?
Yo, so something happened to me this weekend that made me feel really good.
Oh, okay, good. I was going to say you went wilding on somebody.
No, so...
I'm like, damn, Chip, you out here running Yonkers streets in here in Connecticut. They may not get down like that.
So this weekend I was in Bronxville, right? So I came down. I was in Yonkers, but then I went to get something to eat in Bronxville. There's a Mexican restaurant called Blue Moon. I put y'all on, and I shouldn't even be doing that.
Damn.
That's free promo.
Right.
So I went to this restaurant, Mexican restaurant, and I wore my, you have to wear a mask, so I wore my Black Lives Matter mask. The way white people were looking at me.
Oh, really?
Was the way I looked at people who have Trump 2020 flags.
So
I was walking through, and I'm like, everybody was like staring at me, like, why is he wearing that? So that's why it felt good. I was like, yo, this feels good.
Okay,
roles reversed, like,
yeah.
Now y'all know how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you're entitled to that. Nobody can tell you about that. You know?
And you know what sucks for people that do look at the flag and like say, yeah, this is great. It's like like what you were saying, like, it's like you don't look at it like that, but then it sucks because there's people that came from other countries,
just to be here.
Yeah, came from poverty and they brought their whole family over and blah,
and they
blah,
made
blah.
it work, and they struggle harder than anybody.
Yeah, but
and it's I don't know.
I think white people
that's why I said that's real.
I think white people need to realize that the way people came here is the same way their ancestors did.
Yeah, no facts.
And I feel like they look at it like, oh no,
we're above.
Like, dog, y'all came here and slaughtered and murdered.
Yeah.
Like Christopher Columbus murdered people
for land that wasn't his.
Exactly. And
that's literally like walking into somebody's house hurting somebody and be like, nah, this is mine. And if you don't feel some type of way, then you feel me, muscle up.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
See them free gems?
See, yo, we giving y'all informative
It's
entertainment right now.
too much.
We giving y'all informative. It's
talk about it.
I think we might change gears though, because this is getting too real. Y'all probably
we gotta split up the free gems for them. Can't give them all.
Y'all probably close this shit down. Y'all probably exited out.
They better not.
Are still listening,
right? The real ones,
the real viewers are listening.
Yeah, we talk our bullshit, but you gotta talk some. It's happening. It's real and it matters.
We gotta show we got some type of brain. Like this ain't no fun. This ain't no fun and games. This is good. Denz wanted to know about OnlyFans. So,
gosh, again. This damn OnlyFans.
Yo, I
feel like I can't get away from this. I keep hearing it everywhere.
Yo, OnlyFans is winning right now. So there's a teacher that
I didn't hear about that.
Bro, I forgot where this was out of, man. And I'm mad I forgot where it was out of. I knew I shouldn't have screenshot it when I seen it. Please Google it. Please Google it.
But tell us.
There was a teacher who, I believe she was an elementary school teacher who had an OnlyFans who got fired from her job. Are you upset? If you were a parent, would you want her fired? If you were
I don't know because I'm not a parent, and I feel like once you become a parent,
she looks good too.
Yo, subscribe. She probably making that bank over there though. But I mean, I feel like I try to separate people's personal from their professional as much as I can, because I don't think that it's fair to combine the two. Like the way I am at my professional office and the way I'm talking to you right now is two completely different Camille's. Mm-hmm. So I feel like that's okay. Like that wouldn't really bother me, but I'm not a parent.
It was in California.
Cali, okay. I feel like I wouldn't be upset as long as you're not teaching my kid to show her vagina to the damn world or shake her tits. As long as you're doing your damn job. While we're 9 to 5 or not 8 to 3 or whatever time kids is in school, that's what I care about. I don't know. That doesn't really affect me. But how you feel?
Good. Her joint is on like a sale right now.
You're annoying.
It's $5 for 30 days.
Oh damn! She need to up them prices.
$5 for 30.
Also, the reason why I said that is because what was she doing on OnlyFans? OnlyFans is just a platform. It's labeled as bad.
She was out there showing ass out there.
I'm about to find out. Let you know.
All right, find out. You gotta subscribe real quick. Find out. See that? I don't know. I feel like if she's like in the classroom, titties out next to a kid, then yeah, we got a problem. But she may not even be doing anything bad. Like, what if her OnlyFans is just? Plus, you can't tell people how to express their body.
That's serious.
We in a new world now.
This is a case.
She might be able to sue them, honey. I should be a lawyer.
Good. This is go ahead.
Yo, so yes, no, I didn't.
Oh, subscribe.
I'm about to say Denz. I'm about to say yo, his photography business.
Right. Damn, she look that good, Denz.
Yo, his photography business has been hitting.
Big facts.
Denz got a little extra on the card to subscribe.
$5. Everybody should have $5 to subscribe.
Yo, it's just a sale. Don't worry, it's gonna go back up to 20 after 10
Y'all,
days.
she got fired. Y'all better subscribe. She ain't got
big facts. Shout her out.
And she was 26. You feel me? She's 26. She's still getting into the game. She
really fighting for her right now.
To be a teacher.
Really fighting.
Yo,
Denz, it's okay. It's okay.
If you guys want Denz to be a lawyer, Denz is attorney of law at gmail.com.
How you feel?
So for me, right? This is a case of I'm gonna go with what you said a couple weeks ago. Monitor what your kids is watching, right? If your kid was on OnlyFans, it could be a student's parent on it. I mean, I don't know.
Right. I think they caught somebody's husband, and then the wife was like, we about to get this lady fired or something. Because how they even find out about that?
Melania Trump is the first lady of the country.
Oh.
And she was on Playboy.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
standards have
there's a couple things that when it comes to here, and this is another conversation that it brings up, is teachers' pay.
Right. And I have a lot of friends that are teachers. And they don't get treated well at all.
Exactly.
Nor paid properly.
If we pay our teachers the way we should, maybe she wouldn't have to have an OnlyFans.
But that's what I'm saying. What is her content? I think is my thing.
I think give me a second. I forgot my password.
I think it's.
I cannot with them right now.
I think it's like modeling, and I don't think she's.
Then I can't be mad at that.
Modeling pictures in like a thong, and I don't think it's like the X-rate, like the Tiana Trumps and.
That's like the lady who was dressing in the tight dresses, right? It was a teacher.
Nah, she
was fine. She was fucking beautiful. And she had on the little dresses, and everybody was, oh no, they don't want her to wear that. That's like the same thing. Well, no, it's not. I ain't really the same shit at all. But in a way, I feel like you can't tell people what to do. Yeah, that's definitely not the same thing.
His devil's advocate on why why I think maybe maybe she deserved to be fired.
Ooh, the one with the tight dresses?
No, not her. I'm talking about the one
from OnlyFans?
Yes. Devil's advocate, I'm not saying this how I feel, but devil's advocate, why I can see what some people are saying is when you're a teacher, you kind of are signing up to be a role model. Just like, I have to keep the same energy because when I say with cops, right? When I say with cops, your job is to protect and serve and you have to put your life before mine because that's what you signed up for.
Yeah.
As a teacher, you signed up to be a role model to kids.
Did you? Or did you sign up to teach?
Yeah, but also teaching is being a role model.
Is it? Mm-hmm. A lot of my teachers were not role models.
That's what I'm talking. They weren't good teachers. Most of the best teachers are role models to the kids.
But you should be able to. But that's not fair. That's a lot of.
Because you're teaching, but you're also influencing at the same time.
That is true, but that OnlyFans is not a part of 8 to 3. We talking about this 8 to 3. 8 to 3. 8 to 3. I'm your role model. What I do after hours has nothing to do. I'm not in the classroom showing my titties. That's what I'm saying. What kind of content? If she's in the school bathroom playing with herself or some weird shit, then yeah, we have a problem. But if she's doing this shit after hours, if she's fucking a million niggas after she leaves the school, her being a hoe don't got nothing to do with your education.
Yeah, but publicizing it, I think, is the problem.
That's the thing. How do people know?
Because
someone shouted out her business. Or she went around walking around. I have an OnlyFans account. Sign up to me.
Because it could be if you're.
That was a do now. Like,
well, it depends. Well, because if she's on Twitter, right? If she's on Twitter, this goes back to posting on your social media when you have a job and your job is watching. We all know now when we have jobs, our jobs watch what we post, right?
Yeah, that's why I just try not to follow
if she has a public Twitter. Her and she's promoting her OnlyFans. Probably, you know what I'm saying? I
probably would suggest you not to. Yeah, but I just feel like it depends on the content because again, OnlyFans gets associated with porn, but it's not necessarily only that. And what does that mean? If she was on Match.com, that would be better. What's the difference?
So yes, Jules is on OnlyFans
and got her name. I'm done.
I forgot what
Yes Jules does.
Oh, I thought you meant that was the girl. Who's Yes Jules?
Yes Jules she's like the girl. She's from Jersey. I think white girl with the big booty.
Yeah, we spoke about her the other day. I don't know exactly what she does.
I don't follow her. Okay,
I know her
okay. I think I know who you. Okay. I think I know.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what she does, but you feel me? She does whatever she does on there. But she's been showing workout classes and different types of classes.
Yeah, it's not only porn. Yeah. It just gets associated with that because it's probably majority fucking porn. But it's not only that. So that's what I'm saying. What if she's a whole fitness instructor? She's trying to open up a fucking gym.
I mean, if
not with this profile picture. But
shit. Hold on a second. Let me see. Nigga.
I think she's like basically taking pictures in lingerie and stuff like that.
Okay, so it's a little raunchy.
Yeah, but I agree. I don't think she should be fired, depending on the content, and then on top of that, depending on how good of a teacher is she? Because if she's a good teacher, you're letting go of a good teacher. Because there's plenty of teachers that don't have OnlyFans accounts that should be fired.
Right. A lot.
It should be fired.
A lot.
Like, a lot of teachers can't teach.
I'm telling you, my friends that are teachers, they deal with some shit. Mm-hmm. Like some shit. And it's not the kid's fault, but you're dealing with, depending on what district you're working in, you can get parents that are on coke come in a fucking PTA meeting about your kid not performing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dealing with abandoned kids. You're dealing with abused kids. You're dealing with it depends on what district you really working in. But if you working in the hood, you're not getting the kids who are fucking privileged with silver spoons. You're getting the kids with problems.
It's true. Yeah, because we need more teachers with OnlyFans accounts because they can help with the budgets.
I can't. Right.
Got books. She probably helping out with the kids.
With a lot of shit.
Yeah, she probably giving back to the kids.
And I don't blame her. If that's the way she allows to relieve her little fucking stress.
Man,
you're dealing with a lot of shit, y'all. I'm telling you, I got too many friends in there, and it's a lot. And they underpaid and they're underprivileged, and I don't like it.
But that's why,
she is not teaching no kids nothing on this. Unless it's anatomy, she's not teaching your kids.
Let me see something. Let me see a little something.
Let me.
Good day. Right.
Oh, she giving it up. She giving it up on there. Let me see.
Yo, and the capture had me in there for like 5 minutes trying to.
This is not her. This is really her.
That's her.
Yo, time out. But can we be real though? How many times have you had a fire teacher and you sexualized her? Even like, I had a couple teachers that they didn't need an OnlyFans. I already knew what they looked like naked, just from mentally.
What? Y'all so damn dirty. Y'all men so damn dirty.
I don't know if you looked at your gym teachers and
none of them. They was old, nasty old men.
In middle school, not a lot of people can.
Oh,
yeah. Listen, we don't need y'all to see what's going on with Denise OnlyFans over there.
In middle school, I had this one gym teacher. It's so funny because I seen her in duos like a couple years ago, but I'm like, how do I approach you? Like, how do I approach you? Like
what's going on? You used to teach me like, and she's just a gym teacher at that too.
In middle school, like nah, but she was like probably just got out of college at the time, and she was beautiful. Like she still is that time that I did see her, beautiful, and I'm just like, damn, how do I, And like I know she was looking at me and was like, "Yo, like I know you from somewhere," but I had dread. I just started growing my dreads and stuff like that. So I'm like, like you feel me? Like she probably got I'm about to find OnlyFans.
Yo, I can't. I feel like guys had it good because I feel like going to school. I feel like all of my teachers, if they were men, because I'm not interested in women, but all my teachers that were men were old, nasty looking men.
I only had like
I feel like guys, y'all all had like little cute. All my female teachers were fine. So I'm just like, a lot of them were.
Nah, I had a couple. I ain't gonna front. Yo,
you just said you know what they look like naked off the mental.
Elementary school my teachers was fire. Like I ain't gonna front.
Oh god.
I ran into one in Cheesecake Factory. I was so disappointed when she didn't remember me. I was like, oh my god.
Right. That's a little time ago.
I was like, hey.
What's going on?
The face is the same, baby.
So funny enough, right? There was a teacher. There was a teacher from Palisade Prep, right? This is a guy teacher that the ladies used to kind of sort of geek out about.
See, I didn't have none of those.
He always gave me. He didn't give me like that. Like I'm like he's macho type of vibe. Like he just gave me like weird. He was Austrian or something like that. I'm not gonna say his name, and it's gonna be so fucking funny when like other people from Palisade Prep went there.
No, they gonna know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, because he went to jail for like having people. Yeah, like having people tied up in his house at gunpoint. Shit. On some crazy shit, they've been there for days.
See, that's why I never the old man was nasty. Weird.
But he was pretty fairly aged. Like he probably at the most he was like 45 in prep. I remember he was a teacher in commerce as well.
Nasty.
But yeah,
the fuck.
But like had people tied up at gunpoint or something crazy. Like I'm about to look up that article.
Yeah, do that.
We had some crazy teachers in my school too.
I never had no crazy shit like that.
Yeah, it's
honest. Not that I know about at that.
Yeah, you know what I remember at high school? It's just so bad if you have I feel like as a teacher, damn, shout out to everybody who's damn. Forget it.
Cancel.
No, I can't say it. I can't even say it, yeah.
Wait, but what was the question about teachers? Because we went over. Oh, we were talking about the Denise lady.
Oh yeah, but should she be fired?
Yeah, I mean, she got fired, right? It's over.
Yeah, she's going. She's going. Sorry, Denise.
I mean, yeah, that's a bit much, Denise. I think you could have done better to keep that low key.
Yo, is it?
I don't know. She could have done a little better. What happened?
When you was in high school, when you had the teachers with the accent, yo, was that not the most like accents? Like if they was from like anywhere,
Russia or anything.
Anywhere. Like I feel like they had it bad. I
don't know how you would relate to what I got going on.
Because kids is cruel, yo.
Kids is bad.
We were some cruel kids. Like I feel like
I just didn't do no work and I passed. I used to do no work. I used to pull up to the test, pass, and go. And all my teachers fucked with me that they allowed me to do that.
Oh,
so I was just thankful. I'm blessed.
Yeah, I used
to go to no classes. I used to skip all my classes. But as soon as the test, my teacher used to be like, get your ass in this room. Hey, boom, next.
Yeah,
period.
12th grade year was a breeze.
Oh yeah, that I think that they should change. Maybe that's for a different topic, but I do think that they should change American 12th grade. Like that is one of the most important grades that you need to focus on. I felt you played around the whole thing because that's all they make it about.
Yo,
senior cut day, senior whatever, senior barbecue, prom, this that.
Shout out to my homegirl Jelly because I just want to know how this works. This is what confused me.
What?
And so when my homegirl Jelly, she passed. She had crazy great grades, like from 9 to even through high school.
Mm-hmm.
But 12th grade, after she applied for Hampton University, she got into Hampton. I want to say like it was January when she got the letter.
Mm-hmm.
She just stopped coming to class. She was like, "Yo, dog, I got accepted to the school already."
I would do the same damn thing. The fuck I'm here
so
for? I just got out.
And she passed, and I was like, "Yo,
yeah."
What was I doing up here? Like, why was I in school every day?
I was barely in school, and I played around so much. But my issue is I was playing around so much, I wasn't looking into the future. Like, I wasn't focused on college. And I ended up at stupid, no offense, but I hated WCC. So
yeah, me too.
I'm sorry. I fucking hated the school. And that actually ruined my credit.
If you end up in WCC after a year of being told to apply to schools, you just weren't applying. You weren't applying. You weren't applying.
And I wasn't because I was playing around. I was trying to live my best little life. Mm-hmm. I thought I was living life on the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got when I was doing the little applications.
They should do better with that curriculum.
When I was doing the applications, I applied to I don't remember if it was SUNY Buffalo or Buffalo State. But I remember one of the two I got scholarships for my extracurricular activities and my college essay, and it was great. And my what's the word? My grades wasn't up to par, but it was only 9th and 10th grade that really messed me up because I think by 10th grade I had less than a 65 GPA, but 11th and 12th I was on the honor roll almost every year, every marking period or whatever it's called. So I was like, damn, I wish I took it a little more seriously. But speaking of high school, I found him. I found my guy.
This guy is on it.
Yo, my guy made $90,000 in as a teacher in 2012. That guy? A teacher, not my teacher, made $90,000 in 2012. He was convicted for second-degree burglary before. And damn it, I lost the part where it said something about. Yeah, all right. So and so worked at Palisade Prep, Yonkers High School. Broke into a Manhattan apartment armed with a pistol and knives, and held a man and 2 women hostage for 8 hours. Then forced.
Yeah, son of Sam at school.
What?
They were forced to go with him to his apartment, and she was later found outside his residence. I'm not gonna say the place just because that's pretty crazy. But he was convicted. Yeah, he was convicted for second-degree kidnapping as well as first and second-degree burglary. That's crazy, man. Burglary, nasty. And he made $90,000 in 1 year.
Y'all
what?
Nasty.
And he just went to Manhattan and just chose some people. The fuck? That's some weird old shit. That's some weird old shit.
Yo, and it's funny because it's I always thought I never understood the why some of the girls were attracted to him. And then when I, like, you feel me? I was like, oh, yo, he's a creep. And then
you ain't
like,
know what you like back then. It's probably the little pretty girl in school probably said he was hot, so everybody else said he was hot. Yeah. That's probably what happened. He probably wasn't hot. They don't be knowing what you don't be knowing.
He was also white, and he was also white, and a lot of the white girls like loved him.
Oh, well, there you go.
I didn't have to throw that fact in there, but like, yeah, there was very few like there was a very few like minority people that women that liked him. I believe the gay kid in the school liked him as well. But yeah, it was kind of weird. That's crazy. Like burglary.
Yeah. Speaking of people like people, dating, right? I want to ask y'all something about dating, right? When you're dating, when you're dating somebody, right? When is the right time to disclose you have a kid, or you have a kid, or let's just say you're transsexual, or you have HIV or something? When's the right time to disclose?
Wait, what?
Yeah, sorry. I just threw a lot at you.
It was like when you're dating, and then it was just like transsexual.
When you're dating somebody, right? When if you have a kid, let's do kid. This is a kid.
You're dating someone.
When is the right time?
Have a kid.
No, when's the right time to disclose that you have a kid? If you're dating somebody.
Oh, that's a good one. I feel like that's the getting to know you phase. The what's your fucking favorite color that I don't give a fuck about. The, knowing about your family. I feel like those 3-4 days of knowing somebody, that's when I would want to know.
So is that first date, or is that like when we first start talking?
I feel like I'd want to know when we start talking. Because me personally, if I wasn't in a relationship, I don't like to date people that have kids. That's just a personal preference of mine.
Respect.
Yeah.
Because
people don't care, and I get that, and I'm with it.
But I think you should have the choice.
Right.
So I was telling.
So yeah.
So for people who think that, hey, listen, I'm gonna argue with somebody because I know.
People feel differently about it.
Yes. So people are like, yo, your first date, you don't tell all that information. You don't tell if you have a kid.
Why? Because you want to hide it?
You're omitting. Like,
right.
Why would I want to date somebody, right, and catch feelings and start to like them, and then, by the way, I have a kid. And
I feel like it's because people feel that when you love someone, you love all of them. But that's why I say, let me know in the getting to know you phase, because I don't know if I love you yet. I ain't there yet.
Is there ever a line for you that's too much to ask, like if you're on your first date?
Too much to ask? Oh, you mean getting too deep, too personal? I feel like it depends on your age. Like at this age, if I was single and I was dating around, like I don't feel like we need to go through the history of who we've been with and blah blah. Like I don't need that. Like we don't need to go down those roads because I feel like at this age, how many
bodies you got?
Right. That kind of shit. I feel like you're a cornball if you bring that up at 28, 29, 30.
So,
that's just me personally.
So, Denz, what's too high of a number for you when it comes to a girl? Yeah, if she's
too high?
Yeah, is there too high of a number for you?
You'll never know it though. Girls will always subtract.
If I was single and I don't really think there's a too high of a number. Like
you'd never know.
I feel like all women. I was about to say all people and trying to sound, you feel me, politically correct, but no. I believe all women, no matter the age, up to 21, since I'm over 21, are like deserve love. Love. I feel like all women definitely deserve love. You know.
What if she was like a prostitute though, like straight up?
Yo, somebody asked me a question the other day, like, would I choose I think it was prostitute, like, would I marry a stripper or a prostitute? I believe it was. People always put those, or was it? I think it was a porn star or a prostitute, a porn star or a prostitute. That has a pimp though, like that was kind of sort of the
well,
I don't know the thing. Okay, you tell me the thing that was
with the pimp. That's the pimp coming with it. Yeah, the pimp coming with it.
The pimp come with it.
Would I marry one? It's funny because like I feel like with that experience, I feel like it would be very interesting to have. Because this is a profession that this person was doing for such a long time, and I'm gonna go with no.
No, what?
No, I wouldn't date
Yo, you set it up like you said, like, I could do it.
Right.
I could do it.
He said,
I could do it, but like, you know, I guess it also has to do with dating. You know, if I was single and I found a girl that, you know.
But what if she's retired? What if she's a retired hoe?
Yeah, that was
retired hoe.
That was definitely it. Like, you feel me?
She's not a hoe no more, but she was a hoe.
Does your wholeness get deleted?
No, your wholeness definitely no, because but then it's like, all right, for instance, like, right, some girls they go to they're in high school. Whatever happens, you feel me? The past is the past.
They passed around
They go to college and you feel me? They might meet the love of their life in high school. I mean, in college, and it's just like you feel me? The dude's not gonna know that, or the girl's not gonna know that because that's what happened in the past. Right. So I do feel like we should give it the benefit of the doubt and just love the person for who they are.
But what if your boys keep coming up to you like, man, like, yo, I used to slay that back in the day, like, now that's disrespectful. I feel like, but those are your homies.
I feel like with a prostitute, or because they're getting paid for it, maybe she would have never even gave you the time of day to do it with, like, unless you were paying her.
But so is the stripper. Strippers showing whatever for dollars.
Yeah, you know, and then
I won't say for dollars. Maybe some of them get paid.
And maybe I probably like wooed this person at the supermarket, and you know they're a prostitute at nighttime.
Thinking about it so hard.
You feel me? I probably
Prince Charming at the supermarket.
You feel me? At the supermarket, hey.
I feel like love is love, man, and you love who the fuck you love. I feel like when you're older, you're mature. I feel like you're going to meet people with baggage, or you're going to meet people. Everybody has some shit. Like, you love who you love, or you like who the fuck you like.
Absolutely. But I'm be real true. I couldn't date anybody who my homeboy slayed. Like, not if my circle hit it. I'm sorry, baby. The chances is out the window.
See, but that's not nice.
Nah. Like, we not at the bar, y'all. Y'all all know what my shorty
you know what's crazy? A lot of my friends that I was around in high school and all that, all of them used to be little hoes. Like, they used to be just fucking anybody. And for me, it's like, I was always that one girl that would be around all the guys, but they never could say they touched me, nothing. And I always, because I was around the guys so much, I would hear them talking about it. You know, high school boys talk shit. Now they talk too damn much, but I know boys back then probably talked even more. I wasn't really catching it then, but like as I got older, I'm like, damn. Thank God I was like smart and didn't allow that to be, you know, my name to be in those conversations, because that used to be crazy.
Yeah,
like,
that is there such thing as too little? Like what?
Wait, what?
Yo, wait.
This nigga Jim is going off today. Little about what?
No, I meant.
Little what sense, Jim?
Is there such thing as a guy having too little body count? Like if you talk to him like, yeah, how many girls you been? He's like, oh, 2.
You know what? Girls would say. I say this: ladies subtract bodies, men add bodies. Right? I feel like that. I'm pretty sure there's some truthful guys that can really say what they know.
What if he was truthful? I don't know. So he's like, yo, 2. Like it's just been 2.
I feel like I don't really care, but I don't really care. But then, does that mean that you're inexperienced?
Are you down to teach? That's
I don't know, because I'm not in that predicament, baby. I can't, at this age, I can't teach nobody. If I was single, I could not teach nobody. I feel like you got to know what you're doing at this age. 28, about to be 30, bruh. You got to know what you're doing with something. I don't care how much bodies you have, but you got to know what you're doing. If you don't know what you're doing, then...
If I'm single, and if I ever become single again and you're a virgin, stay the hell away from me.
That's what I was just about to ask you as a guy, because I always felt like when I was younger, you know, females and the whole virgin thing.
The cherry.
It was like the thing to be with like a virgin, and now it's like
back in the day.
But now y'all don't want that. You wouldn't want that. I don't know why.
That experience was not pleasurable for me.
Why?
It's just like it's not fun. It ain't fun.
But y'all hyped it up. Y'all made it sound like if you was not a virgin, then you was trash.
Yo, when you get your first taste, it's always great. Like anything gonna be like, yo, I ain't go front. I was ODing.
Nah, they used to drag that shit.
Yo, you know how many dudes?
I used to drag.
You know how many dudes in high school used to be like, yo, bro, I was wild. I'm like,
no, you weren't.
She took a virginity, bro. No, you wasn't, bro.
No way.
You was stirring
There
the
was
coffee.
no way what?
There's no way you was wilding with nothing. You're not wilding into like the fifth time. Like, you feel me? You're not wilding until the fifth time, and even the fifth time you might have a little bit of trouble. Like,
Son,
a little trouble.
It's you could have
So
sex.
nowadays, if you were single, you would not want a virgin.
It's like having sex.
Why is
It's like having
that?
sex to Dance with My Father again by Luther Vandross.
Oh
It's just
my God.
it's just
That's
not
one of my favorite
pleasing.
songs.
It's not fun.
Really? But what about if you teaching her? What if she got?
I'm not teaching at 30.
Yeah, see, I feel you.
Class is done. Class is done.
so when we leave
It's
here,
over.
I want you to, before you lock the door, I want you to try to lock the door with your finger. Like, try to put your finger into the keyhole. And let me know how, do you feel me? Was that easy or not?
I get where it's going, yo.
Let me know if that was easy or not.
Dad, you had me crying just now because they had me so fucking confused.
I was like, what are you?
Get my finger in the keyhole.
I was like, put your finger.
That's what you compare that to?
Yeah.
So why did y'all hype that back in the day?
I wasn't.
I feel like, well, not y'all. I
thought Denz was getting us kicked out of PBT for good.
Right, yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Like,
what did I lose?
I was like, whoa.
Shit. God damn it.
I was like, yeah.
Nah, but you know what? I don't know. I felt like guys always hyped that up. So I always felt like when you got older, that's what you would be, that would like intrigue you. But I find that a lot of guys be like, nah, I would not date.
I mean, there's
God.
men that, like, you feel me, they probably want a girl that is completely, innocent. Like, like they would want to.
But you could
cheat.
suck a whole lot of slong and be a virgin.
And that probably would be cool, but
So she ain't.
It may balance out.
Yeah, it might.
In that case,
If you can cook, then we can work something out. Like,
it might balance.
It might balance itself out. Nah, that's
when
nuts.
I was in college. Damn, I'm kind of just But yeah, I've
had your moments.
I've had a moment with somebody that wasn't experienced, and
It wasn't good.
The first couple times I was frustrated. Like I wanted to leave the room.
Oh my God, that's devastating. The fuck?
This was one of those rooms where the you feel me, the next door neighbor can hear everything that's going on, and the walls is thin, and I'm trying my hardest to just complete the mission, but it's just like I'm not getting past stage one, like, and I'm like, I'm gonna stop, and it's like, oh no, go ahead, and it's like, no, you were crying for the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna stop. Like I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna wait.
Nah,
and then when you finally get there, it's like the amount of blood you see. Like, it's a huge turnoff. But that's just for me. There's men.
Everybody's
that's out there,
different. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's men that's out there that is looking for their special somebody.
I don't know, but for me, for dating, I feel like, at this age, I feel like it's an age thing. Like, I feel like once you're older, I feel like, you don't want to be having no kind of conversation.
Yeah, you know how I know.
Like,
you know how in high school, like I knew I was trash. I'm gonna tell you this story. I never told. I think my girl's the only one who knows the story, and the girl this was with. My dick was so trash in high school.
Oh my God, I get it.
I had sex with this girl in high school, and we were finished. She started crying, and I was like, "You okay?" She was like, "Yeah, you just made me miss my ex-boyfriend." I said, "Oh,
What?
that's bad D."
Right, because what?
That was bad work, yo. That's how I'm like, yo. And when people be like, yo, high school I was killing, I'm like, no, you weren't. No, you weren't. You were missing.
Yeah.
You were missing.
Because girls fake a lot, but I mean,
crying.
For another.
When you cry after.
Yeah, I think
Laugh
that's
now,
a bit
cry
much,
later.
but I feel them with that.
I had a
that shit was bad.
There was a young lady that I had experiences with that it was so weird because she bled too. Like she bled too, and it wasn't the first or second time she had sex. So I'm just like,
well, there's a lot of factors.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors
play
with that. But that time didn't happen. I'm like, yo, like, nah, like it was giving me
those
it was giving me those same vibes. Like, I'm not
with you no more. It's a girl traumatized.
Yeah, blood is not ever a good sign.
Oh, I'm not even that.
Yeah, let's.
You know what? Fuck it. We can talk about it. We're already in. I'm just gonna talk. There's some girls that really like having sex on their period and stuff. That's
not for me.
That's where I was going. That's crazy.
I've never done that.
It's pretty nasty.
I don't like that.
It is this.
You know what it is? It's not disgusting because it's a natural thing.
No, the act of having a period isn't disgusting. The act of sex during a period is disgusting.
Yeah, like I'm not going through mad measures to make that happen. Like we can wait the 5 days, bruh.
It's
like if you can't wait 5 days,
there are a lot of men. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all ladies something.
Oh no,
a lot of y'all men crush Mondays like menstrual. Like menstrual sex.
I can't. A lot of ladies like
that.
A lot of
y'all WCW
even the smell is like, no.
Okay, whoa. You're doing a lot.
It's nasty. It's nasty.
But
yo, question.
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
I have a question. I think this might be for. This is gonna be for you too. I mean, ask Denz this as a guy.
Mm-hmm.
You lose your virginity to somebody, right? 10 years go down. 10 years go down. You and the girl don't talk at all. I don't talk about it. Don't really talk like that. When you see each other, it's all love. But you're doing your thing. You have not hundred, but a bunch of bodies after that, right? You have a small friend, like a small friend group, small circle. One of the homies from the circle ends up cracking it. Would you be upset?
No,
that's definitely a man question.
No, I don't think I'd be upset. Just because, it's honestly in the past. I mean, it'll be kind of weird if you he kind of brought her around like, oh, this is my girlfriend. That'd be a little weird, but I think I'll be like, well, I wish you didn't, but you did. I can't. It doesn't hurt me. Mm-hmm. At least it's 10. It's 10 years from now. Even if it was like 1 or 2 years, it's like, I think I can accept it for what it is. It's in the past.
Okay, suave. Same situation, vice versa. Yes. Mm-hmm. You and your female friends had sex with the guy you lost your virginity to. So,
see, so females, I think, well, you can't talk in general now, but I feel like I was taught to be a virgin until marriage and as long as you could take it and blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. So to me, I feel like the person that I lost my virginity to, we are mad cool. It couldn't been better because I always had like a fear of like, girls say like whoever they lose their virginity to, they're like attached and forever, you can't ever, that's not the case. I don't believe that. Like we're just cool. And so, but I feel like girls also have like the girl code is that if you're talking to a guy and you're in the immediate circle, you share the picture with your friends in that circle. As long as nobody done tap that, then, that's you.
The female group typically chat is kind of a little more spicier than the guys group chat.
In that regard, yeah. Yeah, it is. But I feel like that's but I'm not going to be mad about it. Like, especially not that if I'm in a relationship and doing my own fucking thing, I could give a fuck who you mess with. But I feel like if it's somebody that I was in love with or something like that, and you knew that, or something like to that effect, then yeah, I feel like you should let me know. Don't just pull up to dinner with the nigga. But I wouldn't give a fuck because I'm doing my own thing. I try not to look at what other people got going on. But I know people would feel highly offended by that. I know people that would be fucking furious.
Yeah, to me that...
So, I don't know.
To me is... Listen, you don't own people. People own property, right? So if you had something with a girl before, you had a sexual relationship, and you took a virginity or whatever, 10 years later, yeah, of course, you idealistically, we don't want our close friends messing with the girls that we mess with.
Do you, as guys, do y'all have, my fault, it just came to me, do y'all have like ties to the, I know y'all have guy code, but do y'all have ties to the people y'all lost y'all virginity to? personally?
No, like as far as like like no, I'll say I will never forget them, but it's not like a
like no love connection where you
no,
feel like,
nah. It's like, but there's no hate, there's no malice.
Right,
it's like
right.
We're
I think that's
cool.
good.
Like
that's
it's like, hey, see what's up. It's not like, but it's not like, oh, like I'm gonna love you to.
Right. That's what I always was scared of, because that's what people made it seem like.
Yeah, the girl I lost my virginity to. This was also a couple years ago. This was before the dreads. I seen her when I owned my BMW, and she was working at McDonald's at the drive-thru. And I seen her, and she was, I don't know if she was happy to see me or she was trying to get something again or something like that. But she gave me so.
She wanted seconds, nigga.
I think I just wanted fries, and she gave me like
the whole package.
Like
she wanted that again, honey.
I never seen her again after that, but I was happy that I got that.
Shit, she gave you the meal, baby.
She cannot call me
put
again.
It down.
She was telling you need to eat it. All the food was a hit. She's like, hey, you better.
Right. She said, you gotta pull back.
Boy, you need to eat up.
And the funny, funny story about that girl, right? So like before her, I was extremely scared that I was gonna get somebody pregnant anytime I have sex with them. Like that was my fear. I guess that was
everybody's.
Yeah, you know. So I'm like, oh damn, you know, I'm not gonna do it. But like, so she had came to my house a couple times and did other things, and finally she was like, yo, like, you know, like one day
ready?
She was like, yeah, like I'm not doing this unless unless we do it. Like, and I'm like, damn, like, you feel me? I feel like there's mad pressure on me, and I'm just like, I guess it's time. And you know, I did my thing.
Clearly, nigga, you got McFlurries and Big Macs and everything. Okay,
you want raw?
Yeah. You know what's funny? That was one of the couple times.
And you was scared about getting somebody pregnant, and you was just going in.
I didn't know how to put on a condom, and I didn't want to embarrass myself.
I feel you. Damn, that's male ego is a fucking. Y'all got some crazy ass ego.
Nah, no.
That's some ego shit right there. So I wasn't even about to embarrass myself. Fucking.
Yo, ego
male
was.
Ego is different.
Yeah, but you have ego, but confidence wasn't always high, baby. you gotta like.
Damn.
It was just bad. I ain't go for high school. I was like, I thought I was killing shit, and I look back, I'm like, damn, it was bad. It was a bad 4 years. Like, I'm sorry I'm sorry for the past. Like, sorry for that experience.
It's all good. Listen,
I'm okay with it.
It's in the past. I'm okay with it. It is what it is.
I'm okay with it.
It made you who you are, and you got to go through shit.
Lil know the vibes now. It's different. I'm grown, baby.
Yes,
grown, baby.
sir.
I'm here. It's the glow up.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Glow up season. That's what I'm saying. Nah, but when it comes to like just I just want people to know, because there's a lot of men out there, especially that feel like, once you with a girl, that you always got ties to them, and listen, ideologically, realistically, you don't want your close friends to mess with any of your exes, anybody you had ties to, of course, understandable. But if you onto a whole new relationship or something, and you're happy,
with somebody.
And somebody in your circle messes with somebody from 10 years ago, and
that's
most likely, bro, what happened is they're not really. Their relationship has nothing to do with you, most likely, because
the girl probably ain't even thinking about you.
Yeah, they ain't stressing you. So don't flatter yourself that much. Number one.
Period.
Number two, cool. If you may feel like a little type of like, oh dang, oh well, bro, you shouldn't lose sleep over it. Right. That's all I'm saying. If it's bothering you to the point where you losing sleep over this female,
you need to deal with that.
Then you ain't never
went after her. Then if it was that serious, you should have got her before you never got her.
Exactly, and you never got over her. That's all I'm saying.
I feel like if the relationship was a full relationship, like 5-6 years, and that was like almost your fucking fiance, there should be bro code or girl code. You know.
What if it's like a high school relationship, and now it's.
I don't consider high school relationships unless they lasted beyond high school.
Respect.
I feel like those was your flings. Those were to get your balls rolling.
That was just some having fun moments.
Yeah, think about it. I mean, well, at least for me, the high school relationships that I did have were fucking stupid. So
You would never go back?
No, never. Those ones, no.
Yeah.
Those ones was bad. I had to be fighting girls. That was when my kick down doors fees.
Let me clean it up. Yo, shout out my man Royale. Shout out PVT. You feel me? For giving us the space as always. We appreciate y'all.
Shout out Alliance for the tea.
Y'all seen they got new quarter water shirts?
Yes, sir. Right here.
New quarter water. I peeped that.
Always.
I peeped that.
Always quarter water season.
Want to let y'all know.
Always.
We love y'all for listening. We love y'all. Love y'all, man. We are about to head out of here. About to get out of here. We talked about a lot of stuff, man. We talked about everything. Talked about pretty much everything.
Pretty much. We didn't talk about Joe Budden. Nah, we got
Joe Budden, and we didn't talk about.
All right. Damn, that's a hot topic, though.
Man, we was having some great topics, man. We was having great conversations.
Yeah, we always do that. It's just be organic.
But the Joe Budden being accused of hitting Terry, that's it?
I mean, Podcastly,
real quick.
Stopping fucking with Spotify. How do you feel about that? Him standing up for the fact that he's not getting what he asked for, and him saying, fuck y'all, and I'm going dolo.
It's a quick take.
Quick one, just because we a podcast.
Podcasting is a new thing. It's a very, very, very new form of media, and there's nobody knows like contractually how it's gonna work. They don't know. They don't know how much money it's gonna make. It's proven with Joe Budden, it makes a lot of money.
I agree.
So allegedly Spotify offered him a lot of money, but they also wanted to take a lot of equity, like own Joe Budden podcast. You know what I'm saying? And
they didn't want to, as far as what I can gather, they didn't want to give him the metrics behind it.
They didn't want to give him the metrics, and he didn't want to lose his show, like his platform. And he said, if you guys don't listen to Joe Budden podcast, you should listen to it. And he tells you exactly why. He tells you all the things he sacrificed. He tells you about a lot of things. You can find it on
YouTube now because it's not gonna be on Spotify.
Yep. He tells you a lot of things that he went through 2 years. They did an experimental 2-year deal, and it didn't work out. It didn't pan out the way that he thought it should have. In a lot of...
and he took a stand.
Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
You okay with that?
I'm okay with that. So, but y'all, we about to head out. We appreciate y'all. Just subscribe to the podcast.
Yes.
Follow RoseAboveIt podcast on Instagram.
Always.
Follow Suave Redbone.
Always.
On Instagram. Follow Damn Denz on Instagram.
Yes.
Follow IM2Rose5 on Instagram. We signing off.
Follow PVT.
Shop PVT
_NY.
PVT _NY, man. Shop PVT.
You have to.
Make sure.
Local, black, and brown. Got to do it. It's only right.
And they shit is fire.
OD.
And they shit is fire.
OD.
We signing off. We off this. It's time to get some dinner.
Deuces.